Hello everyone, this is Trevor Truck. I hope you're doing well. So, tonight, this is kind of a special type of episode because I think you'll notice right off the bat that I am no longer driving a truck. And that is certainly not to say that I'm done driving trucks, but if I'm being honest, it's kind of nice to just drive a regular vehicle instead. So, that's exactly what I'm doing. I am driving a car. Beautiful red car. And I should also mention that I am playing on TruckersMP, and it's a special multiplayer experience. There are no AI vehicles, and every vehicle you see is driven by another player somewhere around the world. You never know where. And in this particular mod, not only do we have a car, but we also have snow, which I think is, of course, a very nice touch. And in just a second here, let me just get on the straightaway so that I can kind of give you an idea of what this vehicle looks like. Let me get to a fairly safe spot. Boy, this thing can really speed down the road. This is like, it's so different from a truck where, especially if you have a trailer, you know, it's gonna take a little while to speed up. But in this instance, this thing goes to zero to 60 like nothing at all. I quite enjoy it. This is my car. It's beautiful. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's a nice red color. You know, just a simple type of vehicle. It's a nice candy apple red. And apparently the brand is Scout Cars. So, it's running pretty well. It's fun to drive something different in this game. And actually, I wish that cars were actually a regular type of vehicle, you know, in the normal game, you know, the unmodified original OG game. But until that day happens, this is nice. I'm just gonna be quiet for just a tiny bit so that we can absorb what is going on around us and just take time to notice the sounds and to relax. And if you feel sleepy or inclined to just close your eyes, that's perfectly fine. Just focus on the sounds that you hear. Yes, some of the other truckers are gonna beep at me. It's just a way of saying hello. And I like driving virtual trucks too. It's very basic code of ethics, code of communication for truckers. But it is kind of weird to be driving a car when most of the world is simply driving trucks. I'm gonna see if I can put myself in cruise control, and I myself, and I'm just gonna relax too. I'm gonna just sit back and try my best to forget all the things throughout the day that stressed me out. Today was that type of day, at least starting out, when I have a plan and I wake up in the morning and I want to start on the right foot. But then the unexpected happens and my plans have to change. I notice the stress that comes with that. And if I'm not careful, it'll stay with me all day long. So I try to be, instead of focusing on what frustrates me or stresses me, I need to focus on what I'm thankful for. Because right now, all I have is this moment. That's it. The past is already gone. Future is yet to come. Right now, all I have is this moment. I feel better than I did earlier today when my plans changed due to circumstances that are outside of my control. And I admit, I got angry and upset. But right now, it's different because I'm doing something that I want to do. I'm doing something that makes me feel happy, or at least content. This is actually a really relaxing way to kind of take a break from everything and collect yourself. And I may not necessarily be a fan of driving during the night, but I feel better when I see snow falling, so it's just a very sort of relaxed experience. I think what tends to happen is that we focus so much on stress and anxiety and all the things that go wrong, and we kind of forget what's going right. So it is important to sometimes sit back and just reflect. I have a bad habit of thinking about the future and thinking about the things that I have to do, but I don't necessarily want to do them, but I know I just have to do it. Thinking about the things that cause me anxiety and just having this desire to get them done so I can check them off my list. But we all know that life, the thing is, we can't just go to the future. Like, we can't just press a button and suddenly we are warped to that event that we don't want to do, but we have to do. Sometimes the worst anxiety is anticipation of something that we're scared of. And as much as we want to get it over with, we have no choice but to wait and sort of simmer in the anxiety. Which is why it is so important to appreciate the present, because I can't worry so much about the future when I'm not there yet, because all I have is right here and right now. I'm driving a car in the snow somewhere in Europe. This is what's going on right now. And that's not to say we shouldn't prepare for things that are important. But also, we do have to take time to breathe and just appreciate the present for what it is. The gifts that we have right now. And yeah, hopefully what I'm saying, rings true for you. And maybe by this point in the video, if you've watched this long, maybe you're not really paying attention to the things I'm saying. Because maybe you feel so relaxed at this point that it seems like sleep at this point is inevitable if you're feeling relaxed. Just seeing the snowfall is pretty relaxing too. I really love that they added this feature to the game, or at least to TruckersMP. It's really nice. It's a nice touch. And I think I really enjoy driving in this car because there's no duty, there's no mission, there's no trailer to deliver. It's just me, Europe, and the open road. And occasionally, we're gonna run into another trucker out here, but truth be told, I'm glad that it's not super crowded, because it's just nice to drive freely on the road. I'm sure it's been the fantasy of many people to just have a day where they can drive on the highway and there's no other vehicles. That would never happen in real life, but as far as this game is concerned, it's happening. And so I'm just one car on a map of Europe among a bunch of truckers, all of us with different purposes, different objectives. Some of us are trying to make money. And when I say that, I mean, the currency that is present in this game. Others of us, like me, were just driving for the thrill of it. And actually, just the process of recording this is getting me to feel kind of sleepy. So, I'm sorry if I take long pauses sometimes. It's just, I think I'm trying to absorb this moment too. Because right now, the great thing is that everything is okay. And whenever I find those little moments where everything is okay, I like to stay in those moments as long as I can. Right now, the worries that I have are they're just in the back of my mind, so far back that I can't even really acknowledge them like I would if I didn't feel this content and peaceful. And I think the biggest thing for me is I'm hoping that you feel this way too. That's the thing about these videos. Like, they serve a purpose for everyone. Some people just like to watch truck simulators. Some people are looking for relaxation. And other people just want to fall asleep. It's all they want. And so, this is where I come in. And I don't know how people react. Like, I'm sure people enjoy this, but I'm putting myself out there and just doing whatever I can to help any way that I can. Because ASMR is something that has helped me. Not necessarily with, like, falling asleep, but helping me to just feel relaxed. And it's rare, like it's super rare, but sometimes I even get the sensation of tingles. Sometimes. It doesn't happen often though. But I think some people's brains are more wired to accept those types of things, the tingles, the sensations like that. And it's just a great way to relax, Yeah, at this point, I really do feel extremely relaxed. And I find myself really happy that I can drive a car. It instead of a truck all the time, you know? But this is, this is great. I am really curious though if, a video like this, if it actually does make somebody fall asleep. And I just want to say, for those of you with insomnia or issues going to sleep, or if you have issues staying asleep, I just want to say my heart goes out to you, and I'm sorry that you struggle with sleep. I'm not gonna lie, lately I have also kind of been struggling with sleep. And I think part of it is just anxiety that's left over from the day, or issues that I haven't solved. But even as I talk about it, I don't feel it. Not right now, anyway. I'm really enjoying this experience, and I feel calm. And I really don't mind discussing, the things that I go through. The anxiety I face sometimes, Because even though this is a very public type of thing, for some reason I still feel pretty comfortable saying those things, and sometimes I really think that it helps people to make them realize that they're not alone. Take a moment and listen to the rain on the windshield. That's pretty relaxing, isn't it? So, actually, taking this moment to appreciate the rain and the sounds that it makes as it hits the car. It's given me an idea. So, I think what I might do at some point is just... It's still bouncing around in my head, but maybe I can make a video of just pure driving with no talking. If you think that's a good idea or something you'd be interested in, definitely let me know. But I think it could be pretty relaxing, honestly. Because honestly, this experience right now is relaxing me. I find that I like to just be a little silent because, I just like the sound of the rain, honestly. So, for the remainder of this video, I am going to just sit back and drive. And if you feel sleepy, and if you're in a safe space to do so, please, by all means, take a little nap. Meanwhile, I'm gonna continue driving for a little bit, and then I'm going to end the video, okay? So here we go.